Hey everyone, welcome to Marc D with the C's Toys in the Attic. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I was looking. Um, Last one was actually with our dear departed buddy Clobbering Times. Uh,
I just love clobbering time.
Always want to play that. Remember our buddy Mike, and yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm on my DJI portable mic because we're gonna do some unboxing here. Yep. And hey, Caleb. Yep, we got some shenanigans going on here. And hail to the great Brian Hepburn and your Muslim uncle. And yeah, I just well, sometimes good things happen out of bad. So my mom, unfortunately, had some pipes that burst in her house. You know, we've had that really cold weather in the Northeast, and it actually got up to like it's 36 degrees here now. It feels like beach weather. So unfortunately, when the temperature started warming up, she called me in the morning a couple days ago and said, "There's water coming into the kitchen." I'm like, "Not from the faucet?" Yeah, not from the faucet. So yeah, just so it was a big mess. It could have been a heck of a lot worse. So thankfully we kind of caught it in time, shut down the furnace, and we were able to thankfully get a plumber too because they're so busy. So they had to change all the baseboard in my, well, I call it my sister's, you know, it's the bedroom upstairs, and had to change the baseboard there, and some of the carpet got ruined. You know, minor inconvenience compared to, you know, real bad world problems. But and hail to your Muslim uncle, and Daniel Barry is here, and Brian Hepburn with I Heart Clobbering Times. Uh, and yeah, thanks for everyone for being here. Yeah, this is last minute impromptu. So I've been looking for the. I kind of know what's in this box. To, you know, spoiler alert. I think, but I'm sure there's a lot of things I can't remember. So I used to have a display case in my bedroom. Well, it was a really cool thing. It was. I probably can't find a picture of it. I should try. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna go try to do two things at once. See if I can find a picture. But basically, in my bedroom, this big, really cool piece of furniture my parents found that was like had a pull down desk. I don't know if I'm describing it, but picture like a box, but the lid would come towards you. It was like a big shelf, basically like a big huge shelf, but then the lid would pop down, or the middle section would pop down, so it could turn into a desk. That's where I did all my modeling work, and then there was another shelf above that had all these action figures and toys, and then above that was like a closing, you know, a shelf with uh, cabinet, and I guess I get, you know, just whatever the heck was in there. But I remember I had that whole display set up with, you know, all my toys and action figures. And I think there's a lot of Kenner uh, action figures there. I know. I think like there's a Flash that I've been looking for. So all these figures I've been looking for, and I keep checking my attic. I got, you know, I got way too much stuff, of course, and I'm like, where the heck did all those action figures go? You know, that I had displayed up there, and I, you know, vaguely remember. So the good thing was that I had to go to mom's house, and you know, then we're cleaning up. Like, let's just go into the attic and clean up some stuff and put away some Christmas stuff. And there's stuff that's been there for eons, and like, let's get into it. Actually, some of the stuff was, you know, I always mention my dad who was born in Switzerland, and when his mom passed away, my grandmother, we went there to empty out our apartment, and we brought back boxes of stuff, and none of it ever got unpacked. I think maybe my dad was you know, too upset, and just didn't, you know, just left the stuff, and maybe some of the stuff he unpacked, but there's a lot of that. So it's just like a small little attic room, but there's a lot of stuff in there. It's just a total mess. So I really got to go in there, and I said, let's start cleaning it out because my sister might move in for a little bit while they work on their house. So like, we got to clean this place up. So I found, actually it was a box. All right, it was not a box, it was a bag. I'm like, what's in this bag here? And everything's all wrapped up. So I did unwrap one thing. When I saw Ed 209, I'm like, this is this is the box I've been looking for. So yeah, so hopefully there's gonna be some. I know there's gonna be some cool, you know, fun stuff in there. I'm trying to see if I have a picture of my room, and I'm away from the chat. Let me put this on the side so I can see the chat because I'm missing the chat. Yep. Um, but yeah, so let's see let's see if I can find a picture. Well, anyway, it was just a display. It would be cool to see, you know, if I can find a picture of that from my old bedroom. probably have a picture somewhere. Who the heck knows? But if I had a picture of that, and then just to see what was there. But let's get to the fun stuff because it's late, and let's turn the camera on. So and I hope you guys can hear me okay. Let's embiggen this here. Let's make this solo layout. Well, of course, we got the standard standard stuff that's always in my background here. No, we don't need that sports ball here. That's a stress ball. All right. Well, starting with technically this was not in the this was in the attic, but this is fun. So this is a 55 Chevy model. My dad, when he came here, he had a 55 Chevy. Hey, Sashi, great to see you. And I remember he got pissed at me as a kid because I took the plastic off. I wanted to see the model, and he never built this. So did I actually start building this? So I gotta finish building this or build this now. But he had a 55 Chevy. Okay, did I start? It looks like some work was done on that front end there, I guess. But it looks like minimal work. I don't know what's happening there. Let's see. Do they have the instructions in here? Let's see. Of course, love working on models. So, I guess maybe it started. Okay, so some of the stuff is taken apart. Hopefully, where are the instructions? Damn it! Oh man. Well, I'm sure I can find the instructions on the internet. Yeah, here's the Modelers Club. Okay, so maybe I did start working on this as a kid, or maybe he did. I can't. It's been like 40 years ago, maybe. I guess this was the work on the engine. Let's turn the light up a little bit. Yeah, so not bad. I guess was that painted or was that not? My eyes are so freaking bad now. I guess maybe part of it was painted. Yep. So, all right. Well, that's gonna be a project to get to that. Yep. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hopefully I can find. Yeah, hopefully I can find. Thanks to the interwebs, now I can find it. But I remember my dad was. I told you not to open that up. Yep, open that up. Yep. I guess if I'm missing any pieces, I could always 3D print them. But hopefully, looks like it's all there. But I guess maybe I'd started that. But anyway, that'll be a fun project. And always like yellow cars. They're cool. Well, his was like a cream color. I remember him telling me too when, being a European, he's like, you would change the tires a lot back then. Tires were not that good, so tires would fail all the time. And he's like, he was reading there's the pump jack here, and he's like, you jack up a car with by the bumper. He's like, you couldn't believe it. Yeah. Very far cry from European cars. Now, this is another thing, technically not in the hidden box, but this was done by my dad's very good friend, Henry Goy, who came to the U.S. with him as part of the project that he was working on. They got picked, 5 people came to work on Bolex projectors and Bolex, Palyard Bolex. So Henry was a leather worker and did this. So he did this, then he did Minnie Mouse for my sister. And actually, our family friend Bettina and their sister's dad made same seat. So this is like a triangular seat. So there were 3 posts, there would 1 pin in the middle. It was like a little kid seat. I don't think I could fit on that now, but maybe I'll put this up on the wall. I guess it's got to be painted. Yeah, it's painted, but the paint is held up pretty good for 50 plus years. Really cute. So I was at Bettina's last year, and when I was there, I noticed in her basement, I'm like, "Oh, Bettina, those are the chairs your dad did." Maybe I'd seen her, the ones he had done, but as soon as I saw this triangular shape, I recognized it. Oh, thank you, your Muslim uncle. Yep, love the Ben Graham. Clabby would love him. That's for sure. And Clabby actually did have that one I saw in his house. Yep. And this is pretty cool, isn't it? This is really cool. So the Minnie Mouse I left it. That's my sister's. So, but yeah, this is really good quality, and it held up. I haven't, hasn't been treated. It's been in. Well, when I say an attic, it's like an attic room, so it's not. you know, as Klobby would say, yeah, it doesn't get to be like a gazillion degrees down in Baton Rouge. But yeah, that was really cool. So let's get to some hidden stuff, and let's find out what the hell is in here. So this is when I knew I'd hit pay dirt, when I'd found found this box or bag, because I have the box for Ed 209, and I haven't been able to find Ed 209. So as soon as I saw this was in a bubble wrap, so I could see through. I'm like, Ed 209, old buddy, old pal, where you been? I've been looking for you. So let me turn this light around so I get more light on the subject here. And yeah, just a really great, of course, classic RoboCop, or as my friend would say, RoboCrop. He would always, Harold would joke. So I think this is the cap gun. Is this the one that fires the cap gun? Yep, I think you put caps in here, those violent. I'm pretty sure that's what that was in this version of Ed 209. How would the caps go in here? How would the caps go through this? Oh, maybe in the rear end there. I think you put the cap in and then you boom. I think that's how that worked. But I was like, oh yeah, I've been looking for Ed 209. He's in pretty good shape. So I have the box I'd found down in my one of my storage boxes downstairs. He needs a little dusting, oh yeah, a little dusting. I didn't dust him when I put him away, but yeah, it's okay for a robot. So there's Ed 209. Oh, and this is another thing I found too. Let's get the surfer fell over. Found my Silver Surfer. What I'd found was the hey, Norin, come on, stand aboard. It's magnetic, unlike the new one that came with Galactus. And I'd found that the surfboard and the base, it fell behind my drafting table, and I finally found it after like how many years of looking. So I was laughing that night. Finally found this. So Eric K would get a kick out of that. Hey, Mark's 47 muted. Oh, no, you're back. Okay, good. Yeah, thank you. Because I'm on my portable mic. So yeah, let me know. That's my superpower, screwing up audio. All right, so let's see what's here we go. Dark Side. Very cool. And he's kind of dusty too. Even though this is all wrapped up. Yep. So I guess these look like, this is a PVC. Is there anything on the bottom here we can read? Dark Side is a trademark of DC Comics 1988 figurine cup holder. 1985, created by Robert Dumars, patents pending, made in China. Figurine C for cup C. Figurine not dishwasher safe. So this must go on top of a cup, I'm guessing. I don't know where said cup is. I don't know if it's in the box, but I'm wondering if this was used for what kind of promotion this was, or if it was interesting. Yep. So let's get the tone of the skin a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So Dark Side, very cool. Very, very cool. Let's just keep grabbing random stuff. I hope everything is safe here. I'm sure it is. Yeah. And hail to Psycho Orange. Sorry, I'm wearing my glasses and I'm away. The chat's like away from my desk here, so where I have my camera set up. And great to have you. Thank you for joining. Yep. There's a great tour. The cup function is a cool and very old. Yeah, so I'm wondering if that was like 7-Eleven or what that was with. All right, so let's see what's next. This looks like, of course, Mr. Fantastic. Sweet. So this was that PVC set that was out in the 80s. I remember this. Yeah. God, I didn't dust. Come on, Mark. You didn't dust any of these for when you put them away. That's bad. I should have washed them. Yep. So this says, let's look at Mr. Fantastic's rear here. It says, let's focus. Does it say a year? 1990 Marvel, made in China. Okay. That's about as close as we want to get to that. I'm sure, but way to go, Mr. Fantastic. Yep. So, yeah, I remember I was doing the census that year because I remember I asked my dad's friend who was helping me with this. We were working the census together, and Commander, he was a commander in the Navy, and I said, we got to stop at the comic book store. And he actually lent me some money to buy some of these figures, which I paid him back. I think I was short of cash. So, all right, so those Marvel PVCs were very cool. Yep, yep. All right, let's see what's next. And all these, you got the vacuum in here. The box, or the bag that's just like totally disintegrated after 30 plus years. I guess, I think when I moved in to live with my wife, in her apartment in Stanford. So I guess this must have been like 91, 92, something like that. All right, so wow, this is in good shape. Age of Apocalypse. Or Apocalypse, sure. It was an Age of Apocalypse. That was a famous series. So this series 1? Age of Apocalypse. So this year on this is 1991. I don't know if anyone has access to the figure realm or check, but I'm guessing that was the first batch. Oh yeah, and then he could grow, right? So that was his superpower in this. Yeah, see, look, his legs can get taller, like Stiltman there. Does his arms come out? You never want to break it. You know, anything that's this old, you gotta be careful with the toys there. Okay, very cool. We got a lot to go through, so I'll keep going. But that's Apocalypse. That's very cool. I don't remember having that. All right, let's see what's next. What surprise awaits? Something with a gun. This has got to be Punisher. It's got to be Punisher. It's got to be Frank Castle. The gun popping through. And it is the Punisher. Very cool, very cool. So this must be that Marvel Series 1, I'm assuming. Yep. So what does he do? He fires, I think he does caps and shoot caps as well. Yep. Yeah, and I really did not take care of my figures there with the dust. But yeah, the color looks great. I mean, they were wrapped up, so no sun damage. Let's see, is this 1991 as well? Let's see. Let's check the Punisher here. What does it say? Let's say a year on this. Oh, there's no markings that I can see on this one, actually. Oh, inside the leg, inside the thigh, yep. So this is 19. Let's see. Come on, give me the can here. Let's see. 1990, actually. 1990. Yeah, so it's got to be that first year. If anyone wants to look up in the chat, check it out. Oh, he's tilting there. Come on, his legs are tilting. Yeah. Well, he's got one leg. Looks like it's. He kind of skipped leg day, I think. Yep. He kind of skipped leg day. Yep. Let's see here. Let's get some fun tack out. Keep these guys. That's a secret weapon. Fun tack on the feet, and you can see there's remnants of fun tack on there from years ago. All right. And we've got Slap Doctor 707 here, and Darren M. Cheers. Hit that like button. Thank you, Darren. Share the video. Yeah, because it's the last minute, but it'd be great to have a lot of people see this. Yep. And Caleb says, these are awesome. Now I need to raid my parents' house to find my old stuff. Yeah. And thank you again for that, Darren. Much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, you have stuff, and you're like, what? You can find some cool stuff, yep. Sometimes. Or it gets thrown out, right? My mom never threw anything out, thank God. So I was not in danger of that. All right, so let's see, what's this? Like Christmas again. You're getting all these toys again. Oh, this is something that would be good for Toxic Tuesday. I remember this. Where to get the wonderful Toxic toys? Tox. This is a fun toy. Remember this toy? Yep. Let's see. The flag's a little gooey there. He's getting a little gooey. So the trick is when your figures get gooey, you got to get the plastic rubbing alcohol or 99% ISO. We'll take care of that. So we're gonna get Toxie some help there. But yeah, really colorful, great figure. I don't know who did this line. Don't remember. But yeah, Toxic Avenger had to have him. And of course, there was a new Toxic Avenger movie. I've not watched, but let's get this. Yeah, really nice paint job on this figure. Looking good. Does it say? Oh, and he's got another. What the heck is that on the back? Is that a head or a broom? I don't know what the heck Toxis carrying there. Does it say who made this? Let's see. Trauma Inc. 1991. Playmates. It was Playmates toys. Okay, well that makes sense, right? They must have had a whole line. I'm guessing I just have Tox, but very cool. Let's see. Does he stand up? Yeah, he stands up. He's kind of gooey though. You know that gooey feeling. All right, let's see what figure this is yet. The Mummy. Oh, sweetness. You know, I vaguely remember which figures I had, but this is that more of the Marvels Series 1, yeah. So I think the back you pull, you'd pull Hulk stretch, Hulk bend pipe, Hulk bend plastic wire. Oh man, I love this figure. This is so cool. And yeah, the plastic on him is kind of gooey, getting a little gooey from the 90s. So he'll stand up next to Tox. Yep, that's good. That I should have taken out the. You can tell what the new and old figures were. Let's see what's in here. I got a lot of stuff to open. There's a lot of stuff wrapped up in here. Here we go. Yeah, I was wondering what happened to all these. BBC Nightcrawler. So this is part of that PVC line that was really cool that Marvel did back in the 90s. Yeah, this is when the action figures were finally taking off again. And well, this of course is PVC, no joints, but really cool figure. So yeah, if you Google 1990 Marvel PVC line, I think these were like $4 each. Let's see. Yeah, 1990. Yep. This tail's a little short, but that's easy for him. Yeah. But I think it was the figures are about $4. Oh God, I knocked that over. Stand up, Ed. I think they're about $4 each, something like that. And then a whole to the FF, all the X-Men. Pretty much have it. All the Avengers. Yep. All right. So what's this? Oh, another. Yep. Here we go. 2 Nightcrawlers in a row. What are the odds of opening up 2 Nightcrawlers in a row? My God, I gotta wash all these tomorrow. Hey, come on. Yeah, so this is a really cool figure because the sword's a little bent. That's okay. 30 years in the box. Suction cups, so you could stick them on the wall. I don't know if the suction cups still work. Let's see. Do they suck? A little suction there. He's still got some game. Nightcrawler still got some game. Kurt's getting it on. Yeah. So you could you like stick them somewhere in the window, and then it kind of looks freaking ugly when you have it like that, right? With the suction cups, but it was an interesting idea. And again, these were really good. Yeah, they Marvel Legend, later quality, the Star Wars scale, but really, really great figures. And I just couldn't believe walking to the store back in the day. I'm like, they've got X-Men figures that I can freaking buy. This is awesome. Oh man, I got a whole freaking box of stuff. That's gonna take a long time. Yep. Hey Brandon, great to see you. That's some good stuff. Thank you so much. Yep, and everyone sub to Brandon. His link is in my comments below. Let's see, what is this? What's here from the 90s? Another, oh, I totally forgot I had this. Ghost Rider. Let's see, is it something broken off? Oh, no, that's his hand. Yep, it's a fist, yep. And again, he's got to go through the wash, but really fun PVC figure. So the Thing has been riding shotgun in my dashboard since the 90s. So I've had that. That's why the Thing won't show up here, but I've had him on my dash. That's how you know if it's me driving by. Yeah, look, yep, there's the Fun Tech that's dried out. Let's get him to stand up. Yep. Yeah, the whole gang is showing up here to fight the bad guys. Yep. Hey, Tiger Stripes. Is that a RoboCop windup? It's actually, I think it fires a cap gun if memory serves. So this is, of course, Ed 209, the beloved bad guy of the movies. And yeah, he does have some articulation of legs, but here's the cap gun. I think he put the caps right in there, and then bang. I'll have to look. Yeah, it would go through, I think, there. But yeah, that's why I knew. I've been looking for all these toys for a long time, and obviously found them today or tonight. And it was like when I saw Ed 209, and then that's how I knew. I'm like, oh, these are the toys I've been looking for. Yeah. And let's see, catch up to the chat here. Oh, Admiral Teague is here. Awesome. Hail to the great Admiral. And Admiral, I found some cool stuff. I was going to tag you on Twitter. I found some cool General Patton stuff that my dad had scrolled away. Yep. Let's see here. I don't want to miss the chat here. So Oliver says the 91 Toy Biz Apocalypse and 91 Marvel Super's Punisher and 90 Toy Biz Hulk. Thank you so much. Yep. And Ed, some number, please. Yeah, RoboCop. Yep. Ed 209. Yep. I'm jealous. Always wanted to Ghost Rider. Figures a kid, but that one almost looks more like Pennywise. LOL, kind of spooky. Yeah, he does. Yeah, with the paint job there. Yeah. I have a mashup T-shirt. Ed Hardy 209. And let's see here. Teague says, I believe Ed 209 was merely misunderstood. He did mean well. Yep. You did. You're electric kid, Mark. Thank you. Yep. I think that's why he's so beloved as a character. Yep. I had a very Patton-inspired week. I look forward to seeing it. Yep. It was actually Teague. It was actually from 1943. My dad had a. If I have a chance, I'll share my screen after. But it was a newspaper magazine from the 40s. 40, I think it was 43 or 45. Great picture of Patton on the cover. Yep. The actual Patton, not George C. Scott. People probably think that George C. Scott is Patton. He was so embodied him by that performance. All right, more continuing with the Marvel Playmates line. Everyone's favorite bad guy debuted in ASM 300 or 299, whatever, cameo. Full appearance in 300. He needs to be dusted. Mr. Venom, Eddie Brock. Yep. No, his elbows don't. No articulation there in the elbows. Come on, Marvel. What are you doing here? Yeah, some of these figures, yeah, they were on the cheap back then. But Apocalypse is going to knock everyone over. Let's see here. That's going to be the trick to see if I can get all these figures to stand up. That's every toy collector's nightmare. You take one figure and you pose it, and then you knock all the other freaking figures over. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be wet wiped. Yeah, Teague, it was very cool. I found all my dad's clippings in the attic. Yep. Because long story short, my mom had a burst pipe, so then we were cleaning up the house. It didn't affect the attic, right? It was just the kitchen. But then my sister might be moving in, so help with my mom. So we're like, we got to clean up the attic. So I went up to the attic and found this and found some newspaper clippings that he had. They were really cool. So. And they used to do those newspaper magazines. Yeah. So who is this? Aha. cool. Galoob. Galoob. A very dirty wharf. Shit, I knew I had these figures. I haven't seen this since 1990. This is Turtlehead Wharf. So I do have the backing boards. I think I just saved the backing boards for these guys. Wharf is not ready for inspection. Man, I can't believe I put these away that dirty. All right. That's awesome, yep. So when this line came out, I remember buying this line of great figures. Well, actually not great, but it was just, we got Star Trek figures and they're not, hey, as much as I love the Megos, it was nice to actually have Star Trek figures. And I did buy I've got I bet you the Enterprise D, the big D has got to be in here. That's right, it has to be, yeah. Has to be in here. Let me get the light. That light was off. Not bright enough yet. There we go. Get some more light here. Yeah, I bet you the Enterprise. I'm hoping the Enterprise D is in here. And yeah, if I missed the chat, I'm I'm sorry. Yep. Because I don't have it on my screen in front of me yet. Was he wearing an iron boot? You'll see. Yeah. That dust is gonna have to be wet wiped off. It definitely will be. Yep. Yep. Needs to be. Yep. Yep. Look at a review for the Ed 209. It opens from the top just ahead of the switch, hinged at the bottom. Oh, thank you. Yep, let me check that now. Yep. When you've been looking for dust for a while, you stop seeing it. When I say you, I mean me. Big D energy. Yep. Yep. All right, so let's. I always like the big D around here with Marc D with a C. Yep. Let's see it's got to be. I think there's another PVC. I should use my psychic powers. Guessing. No, it's got to be a Star Trek figure. Got to be one of those small Star Trek figures, maybe. Let's see. Ah, it's a Goofy. Oh, it's a Goofy with a Human Torch, Human Torch projectile. And my dad loved Goofy. That was his favorite, so I'd always collect Goofy stuff too. So I totally forgot that little Goofy PVC. Let's check out Ed 209, and this is the Torch. So we know there's going to be a Torch figure in there. Let's see. So this pops. So it pops out. You said opens to the top, just ahead of the switch, hinged at the bottom. Oh yeah, it looks like. Yep. Yeah, my fingers aren't that strong anymore. Hinged at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like it. Does look like it opens there. Yep. Yeah. From the top, just ahead of the switch. That's probably how you load all the caps through it, yeah. I'm guessing, yeah, let's see. You know, I'm gonna leave it right now because let's see here if I can get. It definitely does look like it's hinged there, but I'm gonna leave it. But I'll look at a picture. It's kind of stuck right now. I don't want to force anything. Looks like right. Yep. Okay, we'll leave it for now, but thank you for that info, because then I shall try to pry that open, maybe put a couple drops of WD-40 on there to loosen it up. Yep. All right, let's keep on keeping on. I had a lot of stuff on this display case, yeah. Shoots caps, yeah. The 1990 Playmates Wharf, yep. Well, I think no, it's Galoob. I think that's Galoob. Check. I believe that the first Star Trek series was Galoob. How do you say Galoob? Galoob. All right, so this is more Disney stuff. So that's what's this character's name from Goofy? I'm trying to remember. Can't remember who this is. I should know who that is. I can't remember, which is embarrassing, but. I think this goes with Apocalypse. Does this go with Apocalypse? Yep. The cap strip enters from the slot under the switch in the back. It is a metal strike plate. Could be stuck. Yeah. I think this went with Apocalypse. Maybe someone wants to check for me. Yep. You know, it's a really good site to check is Figure Realm, and if you look up the series. You know, that series, and they'll have all the pictures I think that. Oh, this has got to be another Star Trek figure. Could it be from Starfleet Academy? Admiral Teague's favorite new show. I don't know. Maybe it's a hologram here. Let's see. Is it Sam? Nope. Nope. It's not a hologram. Next best thing. It's Mr. Data. Very cool. Now this is Playmates. Yeah. See the difference between the scale from the Galoob? Much smaller. See, Data could really take out Worf. So this is a Playmates version, and of course, famously had the speckled face. This one does not, but he is also not ready for inspection with this very dusty. Jeez, man, there's like major dust in here. Like not even like thumb dust. It's like really major dust. Yeah, and you can just run them underwater. No, they'll come back. Let's see. There's getting quite the team here. Yep. All right. Let's see. No idea what this is. No freaking idea. This some kind of horse or something. What the hell is this? I do not remember this. I have no freaking idea where I got this. If this was someone gave me this. Maybe my wife, when she went to Mexico, she brought me back this. We had just met for like 2 or 3 weeks, but she knew she was stuck with me, and she brought me this really nice Mexican blanket, chess set, and maybe this. I could ask. I don't know where this came from. Kind of looks Mexican to me. When she went to Mexico when we first met, and I'm putting on SFA right after this show. Starfleet 90210. All right, what's in this little? And I did at least wrap these up, even though I wrapped them up and they're dirty. This is another Disney. Yep. What the heck is this? This is. Yeah, it's one of Goofy's kids. I'm forgetting the freaking names. What kind of fan am I? It was the gang together. Oh, whoa. I didn't drop the camera. Sorry about that. Make you dizzy. I'm forgetting who those characters are. And Chris Sachecki says, cool toys. Hi, everyone. Yeah, thank you for being here. And everyone, yeah, if you could remember to clobber that like button, that would be awesome. And share the stream out. Cool late night surprise here. Let's see. What's in here? Yeah, it looks like a stormtrooper. All right, so how old is this? Let's see. He's a little sticky on the vinyl there. But pretty good shape. Let's see. Can I read? I'm not a expert on Star Wars figures. Okay, so this says, I apologize for the bad camera work, 1990 LFL. Looks like a 90. Yep, if I take my glasses off, I can read that. Cool stormtrooper. There we go. Forgot I had that. I checked. It's a vintage Swedish dollar horse. A Dola? Is that D? My damn eyes are so bad. Let me go near my computer. DALA. Thank you. Yeah. Pretty part of the horse stuff. He's not all jacked up. Yep. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh, yes. I'm Batman. Of course I had to have some Batman figures. Since this was packed up in the early 90s. So this, of course, is... I don't know which line this is from. Now, does this do anything with the arms? Or this is just flash me the Cape Batman version? I'll have to look this up. I don't know if this is from the first line of Batman or the second line. Is this one of the ones where you squeeze the legs together and then his arms? Don't want to break it. Sometimes when you squeeze the legs on these action figures, they do something. I have to check this out. This is a very cool figure, though. I like this with the Batman. Let's see, get him lined up there. At one point, I'm gonna knock over every freaking figure that's on this desk here. And Chris Trekkie says, I wish I kept my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was younger. I bet you there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in here. I've been looking for my turtles. I bet you there. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry that you don't have them, but I bet you they're in there. Yep. And Brian is saying, that looks like the Star Tours one with the dark upper dome. Let's see here. Well, I did go to Disney in the 90s, so what a joy that was to see an ad in the distance and walking up to Star Tours. So thank you for that information. Yeah, could definitely be from Disney. Yeah, because I've been looking for my turtle. I bet you they're freaking in here because I found the accessories. Like I have a box of accessories, and I had some, the katanas and the nunchucks and stuff. You can see it's just like it's not snow. This is like oh man, it's getting everywhere. The plastic. Of course, yeah, watch this be a turtle. No, I don't think this is a turtle, but I bet you my turtles are in here somewhere. Aha! Oh, cool. I do have Deathlock. Sweet. I wasn't sure I had him. Yeah, I would have bought probably the whole Marvel line when it came out. And what a great character Deathlock is. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. didn't have the best version, but we had Bill Pullman playing him. or trying to turn himself into a version of Deathlock, and he was promptly killed, yep. Yeah, this is a great figure. This is really a good figure. And I guess if he's dusty, it's okay. So I think this is from the first, guessing from the first line. You have to slide Toxie back. I'm going to run out of desk space soon. Do not fall over figures. But Deathlock stands up pretty well, actually. There's quite a bit left in here, guys. Which is good, but yeah. AOS was a kind of a terrible show after season 1. Yeah, I did keep watching. There were some good episodes. The one the scientist, what's her name? The gorgeous scientist gets trapped on the planet by herself. Fitz and what was her name? Oh, I'm forgetting names. And I'm not forgetting who this is. There we go. Lex Luthor. Mr. Luthor. Luthor, you did not clean yourself before you were wrapped up and put away for 30 plus years. Oh, yeah. That's where these figures were. Let's see. So he's got a button on the back that you press. I don't know if he's got one of these arms punching arms. Let's see. Let me check here. Yeah. Always you don't want to force things with these figures of plastic. They're old now. But I guess that, yep. So you pull that arm down, and then he punches Superman with a kryptonite ring. He looks more like Daddy Warbucks in this version. All right, well, let's put these goofy guys to the side here. All right, we'll put Mr. Luthor here. Daddy Warbucks, yep. Who are you calling Daddy Warbucks? Adrian Palicki? No, the scientist. It was Fitz and what was the girl's name with the British accent? Mark, can't remember her name. But the one that Fitz was always working with, the cute British scientist, yep. Here we go. Now this is the Galoob data. And I guess that's not the... Oh, this is the wrong paint. This is one with the wrong paint job, I think, with the skin color was total... I don't know how, going through the internet here with the camera, sometimes the colors don't work. But I think this is I know they had a screwed up version. There's a speckled data, and then they had one with the wrong skin color. So this might be data with the wrong skin color. Let's see, is that focused? Sorry about my... Yes, he looks like he's painted like a normal dude there. This one wants to check that too. Yep, yep. Oh, and Teague says, I remember. Yep, yep. I just can't remember the damn girl's name right now. Yeah, see, there's big data, little data. Let me get some fun tack for him. The moment I thought I was going to put away his pinky to the corner of his lips and say, $1 million. You know, if I could, if I was at my desk, I would get the computer to play that clip. Yep. Yeah, look. So that was the scale of the Playmates, the Galoob. I think it's Galoob. Come on, what kind of toy collector are you if you can't pronounce Galoob? Galoob? All right. That's cool to find these, yep. Yeah, because I had the table was pretty big. It was a pretty big table. It was on my desk there, so above my desk, that shelf. So I had quite a few figures. I remember how impressed Maureen was when she saw these too. Okay, that makes sense. We got these figures all wrapped up together. A very dirty Riker. Let's get some dusting here. And of course, these figures had the accessories molded in, so he comes with a phaser. He's always shooting a phaser. No choice, even when he's doing the Riker maneuver. So yeah, I think these great figures, no. But they're not bad either. Let's see that. Turn the light down a little bit, maybe. It's always tough with the lighting here. Let's see the color there. Is that Patsy Weber? Yep. Elizabeth Henstridge. Thank you. Yeah. And Oliver says, Mark, the Lex Luthor you have is a 1989 purple suit punching action figure. Thank you so much. Man, I'm old. 1989 action figures. Yeah, we just got our 40th reunion invite for the high school. Our high school, yep. Make some room here. You have to move some of this other guys out of the way. Oh, come on, Riker. You can do it. All right, this is a bigger figure here. Let's see what that is. I'm guessing this is Iron Man. All right. Yeah, this is the one where, yeah, the armor was transforming. They call it like transforming armor Iron Man. This is his head. Yeah, so the shield would come off, and I think, yeah, like you take the boots off, these boot gauntlets off, and the hand gauntlets, and then I believe, yeah, this would pop. This would pop open, showing Tony Stark inside. Let's see. Yeah, this plastic is so old. I'm gonna leave it. And the paint is that? Did I paint that myself? I might have. Did I paint that myself? It looks like I might have tried to paint this myself to make it look better. Possibly. Or the paint was falling off. But can we get the head off there? Let's see. Yep, there's the helmet off. There's Tony Stark. No, I'm just Tony Stark's bodyguard. I'm not Tony Stark. Kind of a wonky figure. They tried. Not the best. But of course, glad to have it. I'm sure D-Bud has this figure. Let's see if I can get Iron Man to stand up without his repulsor rays firing. There we go. Legs are a little wonky there. Come on, Iron Man. Told you not to drink too much tonight. Let's catch up to the chat here. And that's not Tony Stark, that's Vincent Price. Yeah. Let's see, what figure could this be? There we go. Cool Human Torch. I should say Hot Human Torch. Cool Human Torch. All right, so I guess this is the Toy Biz. Yeah, this has got to be the Toy Biz early line, and there we go. He's reunited with his fire thingy here. Yep, there's a little circular hole in his hand here, so you can grab that flame. And it's spring loaded. Yep. So I guess he does it. Is this one of the ones where you? I guess it probably looks better if it's like that. I think. I guess. Yep. Well, we'll leave it like that. And Riker does not want to stand up. Just wants to keep doing the Riker maneuver and sitting down. Okay. Next figure, man. Gonna be here. Magneto. No, or is it? Yep. Magneto. Oh, we lost his cape. He's lost. Cape alert. Oh, this comes off. Okay, so it just comes off gently. Okay. More of those great 1990s figures. And I believe he had magnetic hands. Let's see. Let's see if he had. I think that was a magnet in his hand there. Let's see. Let's see if he can grab Chuck Norris. Yep, the polarities wrong, but I think they had magnetic toys that went with this, or accessories. Yep. So another, yeah, I really like that Toy Biz line. It was fun. Yep. Let's put him next to another bad guy here. Oh, stand him up. Of course, at one point I did have all these guys standing up. Yep, you can see the Funtac remnants there. Oh. 1991 Toy Biz Quick Change Iron Man. Thank you for that. Quick Change Iron Man. That makes sense. Yep. Of course, it's not that. It's not too quick though when you try to. Well, of course, it's so damn old that I don't want to mess up the plastic, but it was a fun idea. Yep. What the heck is this in here? Oh yeah, cool. I had no idea what this was as I opened it up. What the heck is this figure? Watch out for Joker Acid. Oh, cool. Yep. What a great line this was. Yeah. Clown Prince of Crime. And his umbrella, his helicopter still works. Yep. I'm sure this is safe and would fly. Yep. Kenner's superpower line. Yep. Sweetness. Let's put the Joker over here. This is never going to stand up. Is Joker going to stand up? He's going to need some Funtac. Yep. He needs some Funtac. Yep. Yeah, I'm so happy to found these because I kept looking. You know, I kept going to my attic, my basement. There's got to be a box somewhere. These figures. I don't lose action figures. You know, not me. Never threw anything out yet. Thankfully, I'm gonna have to make some room back here. So let's Superman and Mr. Fantastic. Okay, let's see who's next. Tasha Yar, the girl that shouldn't have left Star Trek. Big career mistake. I don't know if Teague is still here, but right, Tasha. I'm just standing on the bird saying fire phasers. Well, you know, maybe it's not a bad gig if you stick with it. Yeah. Of course, she came back as her granddaughter, right? Or daughter? Was it granddaughter or daughter? I think it was her granddaughter, Sela. So more of these first Star Trek line of Galoob figures. Let's put her next to her fully functional friend, Lieutenant Commander Data. And yeah, that show did start out rough, but the bones were there of a good show, which of course it all turned out. So, not a fan of the first two seasons, but became a great show. And of course, some of the original Trekkers were not too happy with it coming out, but they won us over with some good TV. Let's make some room. Making some room back here. So we're gonna need some more space here with all these figures. Turtles have got to be in here somewhere. Let's see here. Sella was her daughter. Okay, thank you. Sella was her daughter. 1998 Kenner Sky Escape Joker comes with a long gun. Well, hopefully the gun is in here somewhere. Or, you know, I have like every action figure collector has like a box of accessories that are hanging out. Who is this? This feels like a Superpowers character, maybe? Oh, nope. This is Batman from, I believe this is the Joker from the Batman movie. I believe. I think. I don't think this is Superpowers. Let's see. He's got some kind of... Is he missing there? It's just a pipe he's holding? Let's see. Let's do a close-up here. This is got anything written on him. He's got to have something written. They always have something written on these. I'm not seeing any writing on this figure. Was this the one that shot the acid out? Let's see. Yeah, I think there was some acid. He would shoot. There was like a bulb, and I think I have it downstairs. You'd stick it through the back, and then the Joker would shoot acid, quote unquote acid, or water. But but I think that's from the Batman movie. I know one of you guys in the internet in the chat will look that up, I'm sure. But yeah, I think that's movie version. Yep. Man, this is like Christmas Day again. You can see all these figures again. Yep. Like here's a random. Oh, is that? Oh, that's just a piece of wire. Like, is that an action figure accessory? It's a piece of wire. Yep. Okay, let's see what's in the box. I know what this is. This is for Colossus. This is his weights. Colossus must walk out. So this is Colossus's weights. He's skipping leg day. So that means Colossus is in there somewhere, obviously. Yep. Dr. Doom. Is this Dr. Doom? Yep. Sweetness. I'm not Tony Stark. I'm Dr. Doom. Victor Von Doom. But you still must go see Avengers Doomsday. So this is that PVC line. That's something to go back and maybe collect that whole PVC line on Fleabay. I'm sure you can find them. I don't know how expensive those figures are, but I do believe I have Thor. I think I bought Thor, but I don't remember. Yeah, it makes sense, FF being my favorite group, that I would buy Dr. Doom. But I believe I had a Thor, have a Thor somewhere in there. Yep. Okay, here's another accessory. This is Iceman's sled, I believe. Yep. Iceman's kind of blue ice there. Yep, yep. The Bobby Drake we'll find Bobby. Oof, Bobby. Your ice is dirty. And I gotta go through all these papers to make sure I'm not throwing anything out when I go through all this wrapping. Oh, Dr. Doom fell over. Come on, Doom. I ask you to do one thing for me, and that's stand up straight in front of Ed. These PVCs don't have great great stability. Yeah. Nightcrawler's not bad, but yeah. Hulk. Now this looks old. This does not, and he's a dirty Hulk. This does not, it's not the scale of the Marvel line. Where the heck is this Hulk from? Let's see, there's a date on here or something. Let's see. On the bottom. Marvel 1975, Hong Kong. 1975? Damn, that's old. Face sculpt's not too bad. Not, you're just getting the hair painted there. He's a little chewed up on the side. It got some battle damage there. Where the heck did I get this from? Was this from a toy, or was this like a Hulk toy? Because this predates the TV show too. Predates the Hulk TV show. I like the way he stands up well, though. That's good. Not sure where that one's from. I gotta look that up. Everyone was hanging out with us late at night here, and hopefully people will catch us on the replay. It's turned out to be a fun video for me to do, because I'm seeing all this stuff that I vaguely remember having. And it's Captain America throwing his mighty shield. I remember this one. Yeah, this is a really cool Cap PVC figure. Cap, you're not passing uniform inspection. And I'm going to get a dust mask here. Another great PVC, yep. Oh, Punisher fell over. Come on, Frank. Really nice PVC. That was a fun line. Okay, let's see what this is. Toy Biz Joke had an orchid water squirting action. Thank you. That's what I thought it did. Do I have that on the... Oh, speak of the devil. I should have... That one's... Thank you for that. I own a carded version I bought years later. Squirting orchid, yep. And that's the little... So that's the hat. I don't know why it has that stick there. And that's the... This was his walking stick, I guess. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yep. I should have recognized that's on my freaking wall. So, yeah, so this is the Bat Cave, Bat Wing. And that's where it would squirt out with the orchid, yep. With the water there, yep. Of course, it's showing you something totally different than ended up on the toy, yep, yep. Surprise! Water squirts from the orchid in the Joker's jacket. And Oliver's saying that's probably the 1975 Mego Hulk. So was that just, they had a line of small, I have to look at my Sears catalog, but a line of small little Marvel figures, I guess, yeah. Thank you, Sasha, for looking that up. Yeah, always connects to his back, yeah. And I vaguely thought that, and then I have it on the wall there. All right, let's see what's. Let's opening this one up. What's this? Is this an accessory or is this? This is a bendable Indian. I don't know what the heck this is from. Yeah. Found that in my travels, I'm sure. Let me put him up next to the Gorn. He's not going to stand up. Let's see. What is this? Robin. PVC Robin. Nice. Is this, is there a year on this or anything? Let's see. Obviously, pre-1990 or thereabouts. Let's see. Let's put Robin here. So he can stand up. There's some fun tack on them, but that's been dried out many years ago. And sometimes they'll have the date on the bottom of the feet, but I can't see that right now. I guess DC did a PVC line as well. It's actually a nice looking figure. I'm gonna find a spot for him on the shelf again. Okay. Turtles have got to be in there somewhere. Move these out of the way to the side. All right. Oswald, you've been eating a lot. Not that I can talk. After some Ozempic, you're not going to be able to fly away with your umbrella now. Hopefully the umbrella's in here. Might be one of my figure boxes downstairs, but the Superpowers line, of course. Oswald Cobblepot. Look at the belly on him, man. He's top heavy. Yep. Does he stand? He stands pretty well, though. Oh, as I say that, I almost toppled. He almost toppled over on me. That's a cool fit. And the umbrella is really cool. Hopefully the umbrella's in there. Of course, figures are toppling over. Was it Robin that knocked over Data? Data was just standing there minding his own business. It was too much fun tack on Robin. Is there a date under there? Let's see. I cannot see, boss. And that was part of the work too. When you have a collection like this, is getting them all to stand up. Yeah. His leg has been bent over time. Sometimes you can do put them in almost boiling water, maybe a little bit less. Heat up the figure and then adjust the legs. Yep. Jordy, I must have the whole crew. I gotta have the whole crew. I'm assuming I want to stop. Let's see. Jordy's not gonna be able to see with all this dust all over him. I have to get these guys on my Star Trek shelf again. Yep. And they're small scale, which is nice too. So they'll sneak in nicely. Yep. Let me get Let me find some out of fun tack. Let's get some more fun tack here. Where's the rest of my fun tack? Got another container in here. Package of fun tack somewhere. If you're a fun tack, where would you hide in Mark's desk? Let's go. Take the 30-year-old fun tack off. Let's put Jordy next to Robin. Let's. I bought more fun tack. Where did it go? So I know I'm going to need some more to get these guys to stand up. Huh. Someone stole my fun tack. All right, bear with me. I'll just take one more quick look for the fun tack. I might have to run. Well, let's see if I can avoid running downstairs, but might have some on the desk downstairs. But all right, we'll keep going. We'll make the best of it. All right. Everyone will stand up perfectly well. Yep. Okay. This looks like a pretty big figure. Is it? Yes. Unstoppable juggernaut. And of course, the scale of these figures is much smaller than the Marvel Legends line, but Juggy, you still can't stop a small Juggy, right? Looking good, Juggy. Oh, she's spinning. Look, she spins. She changed into Wonder Woman. Linda Carter. Superpowers Wonder Woman. All right. Nice find. Oh, and she's got a lasso of truth with Fun Tack holding it into her hand there. Yep, yep. So Wonder Woman. Superpowers over here. Very glad to have found these after all these years. Okay, well this is something that's cool, and I forgot I had, but as soon as I saw this, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Very cool. Let's see, Michael Collins, Neil Armstrong, Edward Aldrin, July 20th, 1969, 9:56 p.m. $3.95. So I always had this on the back of my dresser there. Let's take Benji out. Sorry, Benji. Put you over here. Of course, Wonder Woman fell over. Let's get this in the back here. Where it used to be on my I just remember having that on my shelf. The back of the shelf. Yep. Good. There's no way I'm going to get all these to stand up. Let's see. Let's put that Joker right up against Silver Surfer. Let's put that Joker over there. I'll do a pan and scan. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm out of the fun tech. Let's try to get one of them to stand up there. Okay. Head to the next toy. This is kind of heavy. I think this is a Star Trek feel to it. Maybe nope. Nihilus. What did I think? I thought maybe with the color. I thought it was maybe a Romulan ship or something. Nihilus. Of course, we didn't get that Diamond Select on Nihilus. It was supposed to be coming out because the company folded, unfortunately. And this has some cool winged action here. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. So put an Nihilus next to. Let's see if he's going to stand up. God, his joints are all twisted. His knee is twisted. Yep. What'd you do to my poor boy? Yeah, not the best articulation here, and I think over time, look, his knees have gone wobbly like mine. All right, let's put him back there. Put him up against the Human Torch there. That's a cool figure, but yeah, his knees are in trouble there. $19.91 Toy Biz Juggernauts, says Oliver. Comes with a power punch action and a battering ram accessory. So I'm going to find out where those are. It's either in here or, like I said, in that box of come on, Penguin. You want to stand up? This is Flash. This is Thor. Oh yeah, I got Thor. All right. Steve Mitchum's in the house. This is that Marvel. I knew it. Oh, did I make? Nope. I don't think I made that. That must be the original cape that comes with him. And the hammer. See, grab that, just the edge of the hammer there. Let's see, it's just the spring action there. But pretty nice. Pretty cool. The blue is a little light blue. I don't think the blue should be that light, but hey, it works. I'm not going to argue with the God of Thunder. Let's put him back here. Let's see. First of all, let's see if we can get him a stand. Nope, his fun tech has still got some stick to it. Okay, very cool figure. Hitting the jackpot tonight, that's for sure. All right, this is a Playmates P Hard. Yep, with the jumpsuit. And lots of dust, as you can see. Didn't go through the sonic shower. I would like a Sean. I mean, it's nice being in the shower, but sonic shower sounds great. Just being when you're in a rush in the morning, right? Look, it says P Hard right on there. God, they ruined this character with that miniseries. And I think this was back when they were doing collectors, like one of, with the serial number. And it's like, yeah, we made 150,000 of them, but you've got number, 16,943. Yeah. So it's not focusing probably, but yeah, those numbers on the bottom there is a kind of a marketing gimmick. As if, yeah, when they make that many of a figure. I do like that it comes to the base, so keep him standing up. There we go. Captain Picard. About halfway through the box, maybe 3/4 through. Oh, yeah. Green Lantern. Favorite. One of my favorites, yeah. By brightest day, darkest light, I'm going to be covered in dust for the next 30 years. Don't put me away like this. Really, I always like this figure here. Of course, with this lantern. With this Green Lantern. Green Lantern with the Green Lantern. Let's put him over here. Come on, goofy figures here. I fall back in the box. Yep. All right. Let's see what's next. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. I know it's getting late, 2 in the morning, East Coast time. West Coast, not too bad, but it's getting late if you have to get up super early in the morning. I wonder, riddle me which figure this is. The Riddler. Of course, McFarlane came out with a new line of these figures. I've only bought a few of them. They're pretty good. Some misses, but I think the later lines got better. And of course, now I know which ones don't need to buy because I have the originals. Star Trek figure. Star Trek. Yep. Ooh, this is a cool Worf. That's a kick-ass Worf. Lots of articulation there. He's ready for action. Yep. Despite being dusty. Yep. Put him next to Picard. I'm not sure what that line is, but looks like it'd be a little bit bigger scale. Of course, Worf should be bigger, but some of these figures, they end up making them like all the same size. Very crazy. Yeah. Hey, next Red Stone. Hey, Paulie's here. Amigo. Wow, it's late. Yeah, I got back from my mom's house and working all day. I didn't think this would take this long. I didn't realize how many figures I had. But I found figures I've been looking for 30 years. So this is a great find. So in that attic cleaning up and found it. I'm like, I should have gone on like an hour earlier, but man, I'm wiped out right now because going up and down the stairs all day. So got to stretch, extra stretch tomorrow. Yep. If I can. Yep. See how I feel. No, I definitely will, but I'm joking. All right. So what's in here? All right. Oh, I love this Spider-Man. Yep. This is a cool Spider-Man. Oh, so I'd rigged it. I guess I'd rigged this so this was on the shelf. And I had him hanging. And this was suction cup Spider-Man. So you had him hanging, or you could put him on the wall like that, and he would suction cup himself to the wall. So yeah, look at the difference, the back to the front. Do those Star Trek figures on the left have proper season 1 phasers? Well, let's check. This would be a sequel to Buckaroo Banzai. Did he say Stretch Armstrong? LOL. No, well, I work out with Paulie, so we do some stretches. So yeah, Stretch Armstrong, very cool toy. But yeah, I work out, but I'm very stiff tonight. Yep. I was getting way too much exercise the last 2 days at my mom's house. Yep. Which is good. You can never have too much exercise with here. see if Spider-Man will stand up here. Running out of room on the desk here. And they're all going to fall over like bowling pins, yeah. But yeah, it's exciting for me to see what forgot what I had yet. And great to see you, Max, as well. Yep. All right. And just as I said, not too late on the West Coast. Paulie popped in. Yep. Well, a little late there too. Yep. 11 o'clock. Yep. The leader of the X-Men, Colossus. I mean, Cyclops. It is late here. I just said Colossus. Yep. All right. Oop. If I can get all these to stand up, it's going to be a miracle. All right. Oh, here it is. Here's the big D. Man, this thing is heavy. That's a heavy D. The Batman figure behind Picard is probably a 19 Kenner Shadow Wing Batman from the Dark Knight collection. Thank you. Yep. And Paulie says, yeah, I'm actually driving home from a film event that Ronnie performed at, and it was awesome. Oh, well, great to hear. Great to hear. Yep. Yeah, you're up late too, Paul. Yeah, because I know you get to bed early. We'll do a later stretch. Need to take some aspirin. Well, I did actually stretch out during the day a little bit. God, look at the dust on this. Look at the dust. It's totally dusty. Man, oh man, oh man. So this was Galoob. Super freaking heavy. I mean, this thing is work out with this. This big D here. But man, I should have dusted this. It's bad, the dust can get ingrained in your model here. Now this guy separates too. Memory serves. Yep. So say you could, the great Counter at Farpoint episode. Keep them together there. So this obviously I had, classic fishing line. I had this hanging, but this is heavy. Yep, that's a heavy sucker. I would take out the board. Yep, I knew I had that. Glad to find that. Let's see, Riker keeps falling over. Let's get the old Thuntech off his feet. He just wants to do that Riker maneuver and sit in a chair. That's why. Hey, Courtney's here. What's up? Yep. Courtney's glad it went well. Awesome stuff, Mark. Do you have any Sea and Anakin delegates from Lonely Among Us Season 1, Episode 7, says Max. I don't think so. But you never know. Half of this stuff I forgot that I had. Like, as I'm opening it, I'm remembering it. But, I'm, assumed I bought the whole crew, but wasn't sure. Let's see, we've got a few more figures to go, but I assume I would have bought every figure. What the heck is this? Sweetness. Oh yeah, so I had this one hanging up too off my desk there. So I guess this must be that. God, you're dusty. Almost dusty. So I think this must be that 1990 line as well. Yeah, that makes sense. It would have had a Green Goblin. Not the best head sculpt, but he's got a pumpkin bomb. One that he can throw, which is cool. Yep. How does that trigger that? I don't know. You have to put all these under some water and dry them out. Yeah. So let's get. Hopefully this will stand up. There we go. It stands up. Yep. So I had that one. Obviously on the shelf. What the heck? There's a flower in here? Is this for my senior prom? I don't know. That's got to be a fake flower. It wouldn't last that long. Yep. I don't know what the heck that's doing in there. The Joker put that in there. No idea. No clue why that's in there. No, this plastic bag that disintegrated really made a mess. And Batman. Okay, the PVC to go with Robin. That makes sense. Yep. Very dark, dark night with all the dust. Let's see. I'll move Robin over here next to Cap. And let's put the Batman in front of his buddy Green Lantern. And the Hulk, which he fought too. And that crossover event. Yep. Actually, maybe the fun tech is in here. Let's see. Where's my fun tech? Oh, some. Whenever you need something you're streaming, you can't find it. Yep. Oh well, not in there either. But we're still doing pretty well. We got the figure standing up. Well, the turtles have to be in. Could this be a Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle? Yeah. Does your wife know you stole one of her makeup brushes? I actually bought those. Yep. I did buy this brush. Yep. This is heavy. What the heck is this? Yes. Yes. Mazinger. This is my Mazinger that I've been looking for 30 gazillion years. Yes. All right. Shogun Warriors. And I felt, felt his girth. Yep. Oh, this is a welcome back, old friend. Yeah, it's been a long time. Oh, we lost his hand. But those are supposed to fly off. Yep. Oh, yeah. High quality toy here. Let's see where's his arm. Left arm, yep. So this is one of my favorites, yep. I guess is it a little spring loaded there? So yeah, so we'd play for hours. I remember my buddy Mike Morgan would play this Shogun Warriors, and spring loaded fists here. So I guess it's still. Well, that's the left side. Let's see if it's gonna work. Yep, still works. Yep. After all these years, yep. Left, right. Hey, he's in pretty good shape for an old dude. Oh, a little bit of sag there. We can heat that up and fix that maybe. Yep. But yeah, these are heavy metal toys, like the Micronauts, and the wing in the back there. So yeah, Mazinger. Yep. Looking for that for a long time. A little missing a sticker there, but I can print that. Let's see if we can get Mazinger to stand up over here. Man, I've been looking for that. Let's catch up the text chat here. Interesting note, Doctor Who premiered The Towns of Wang Cheng, is on YouTube today. I don't know if it should be excited or get ready to cringe. I'll be optimistic, though. And Spider-Man in front is more likely the 90 Toy Biz superheroes with web suction cups. Is made after the 84 Secret Wars line ended. Thank you. Yep. Are those Kenners and who makes them? Yep. There was nothing like those Kenner figures, I'll tell you, says Max. So, yeah, Courtney, some of these are Kenner figures. Here's Iceman. Here's Bobby. That was a nice figure. Yep. It's getting a little yellow, but don't eat the yellow ice. Don't lick the yellow ice. I guess I guess he's old, so he's should be more of this color on the left, on the right leg than the left. And of course, he had his ice mobile here, wherever you want to call it. So yep. So there's Bobby. And so Courtney, yeah. So we got Gallo, we got Playmates, we got PVCs from Marvel. I don't know who made those. And looks like Mego, and of course the Kenner. That's the Kenner line there, which is I should pan for everyone. So there's the Kenner, some of the Kenner figures is random, placement, but all figures before 1990. It's all different lines. But it was a Superpowers collection by Kenner, which is revered action figure line. And McFarlane just came out with a new line of those. What the heck is in here? I do not know. All right. The horseshoe crab. So, of course, this is the Ferengi ship. And we got the bird o' prey, Klingons. So I must have had this hanging. We've got a fishing line here, so these guys must have been hanging. What I did like to do with these was just like paint them silver or gold. Usually I did silver, but then that would look, just like the ships in the Enterprise D had. Of course, I wonder if I built early 90s, yeah. So this was from the TNG. This was TNG line. Okay, yep. TNG timeline. Of course, with that Ferengi ship, obviously. Yep. All right, so let's put these. They're in pretty good shape, actually. Yep. And also they had three. It was a set of 3 ships, I believe. So the D might be hiding in there somewhere. Put those out of the way. We should paint those. Yep. Yeah, I just showed the Superpowers collection, like the Wonder Woman. Yep. And oh yeah, yep. Courtney did that great video. Yep. Random question: any WWF figures? I don't think I have any WWF figures, although I was a fan. I don't think I bought any yet. Is this a Tick? Is this another Robin? Another cool Robin PVC. And he's got a base there. So is this? I'm thinking where this would have been from. Maybe the Warner Brothers store. I can't read that. I can't read that, but I'll hold that there for Presents. Is that DC Comics Presents or something? 1990. 1985. DC Presents, yep. 88. It's an 88. And thank you for Robin for coming with the base. He'll stand up easily. Okay, we're a little bit left to go here. I should have shown the box before I started, but there's the box there. Yeah, the angle's not. And that's all the bits of plastic that were falling apart. I don't think I have any wrestling figures here. Yep. And Oliver says the Thor Beside Apocalypse is a 1991 Toy Biz Thor Marvel Superheroes line Smashing hammer action. Yep. Oh, and Courtney's got to run, but I'll watch the rest later. Oh, R&T and Z here with the super chat. Let me get back to my computer here. Later, Courtney. And thank you so much, RT and Z. Deathlock, Juggernaut, and Kirby Darkside. Very nice collection indeed. 12-year-old me would have thrilled. 55-year-old me still thinks it's cool. Well, thank you so much for that super chat, RT and Z. And let's play a couple of clips here. Well, how about we play? And we also have.
I protest. I am not a merry man.
Get those nerds! Nerds! What?
You have to set an example even in the face of stupidity. Now, everybody that reads comic books knows that Kirby Silver Surfer is the only true Silver Surfer.
Thank you so much, RT and Z. Much appreciated, buddy. Yep, all the nerds should be happy tonight, right? Seeing all this cool stuff. Yep. I wonder if my wife was impressed when she saw this setup. Oh, no. I did it. I knew I was going to do it. I knew it would happen. I knew it would knock them all over. And it was Dick Tracy that knocked him over. Yep. Cool PVC. Nice PVC. I wonder if I got this like in the Warner Brothers store or where this would have been. It's Disney. Disney, yep. So it would have been maybe the Disney store, maybe when we went to Disney World. All right, so now we got to try to. Down goes Frazier. Let's see if we can get these all to stand back up. Darn you, Dick Tracy. They're all standing up nicely. Dark Side, come on. It's Dark Seed. No, it's Dark Side. I'm telling you, it's Dark Seed. Argument with yeah. All right, well, this gives me a chance to make some more room and put some a little bit further back. Apocalypse there, buddy. Toxic Avenger. Dark Seed. Deathlock. Let's put Batman a little bit further back. Spider-Man. Yeah, it's really dangerous with these figures. Does he stand up? He actually stands up. Thank you. Thank you for standing up, Dick Tracy. Let's put Orf back here. Okay, let's keep on rolling. People got to get sleep. So do I. Here, I know what this is. The umbrella. Penguin's umbrella. Definitely couldn't lose that. And I think this umbrella shoots too. If you push the button here, does it shoot out? Yep, it's a shooting umbrella. Very safe. So let's see if we can get a delicate maneuver here. But he just does not look right without the umbrella. I'm going to take the glasses off and get in close here. Yeah, it's got to go on the left hand there, not the right hand. Oh, it's molded so it fits. Just the bottom part fits. Let's see here. Sorry you can't see this, but I'm trying to get... Oh, and I dropped it. I dropped his umbrella. Thankfully, no explosives in it. Let's see. So let me get this on camera. So I think that part hooks in, right? There we go. Oh, that's so cool. That is cool. That's really cool. Yep. Oh, as he falls over. Let's see if I can get him back here. Come on, Mr. Fantastic. Come on, Pedro. Stay standing. You can do it. Put the card back there. Let's get Ghost of Rider here. Get those PVCs together. Okay, let's see what's next in the box. Star Trek figure. I'm thinking Star Trek. Let's see. Maybe. Nope. It's Storm. I think she had electro spark action, which is not going to work anymore. Did this toy have bat? Oh no, it was like it's a flint. Look in the back here. You push her buttons the right way, she sparks. You can feel it. Do you push in? Oh, after 30 plus years. I'm expecting that. Not surprised it doesn't work. Let's put her here. Another cool Toy Biz figure from the early 90s. That Phase 1 line. Get her to stand up. At one point she did stand up. Yep. That sounds safe for kids to play with, right? Yeah. Sparking Storm. Yep. Well, her sparks are internal. Not responsible for lightning strikes. Yeah, yeah. And as always, trying to get these figures to stand. The challenge. I think I would have mastered it after all these years of collecting, but okay, next we've got, I don't know, I feel this up. Oh, here we go. His swords are a little bent over time. Yep, Shatterstar. But Shatterstar, what was this guy's name? Shatterstar or Shatter? He did not survive Deadpool. Was it Deadpool 2? 2 or 3? Rob Liefeld, yep. Consummate 90s character, yeah. Still waiting to find the turtles. I'm hoping the turtles are in here. Mother Rogers. That was me. I did that. That was my Butterfingers there. Tense concentration here. Trained for years on how to balance action figures, yeah. And it's not paying off that well. Alright, storm. Don't strike me down with lightning. Alright, let's see if I can avoid knocking anyone else over. What the heck is this? An accessory? What is this? This is an Aladdin. It's got to be for like McDonald's or Burger King, let's say. Disney. But that's got to be from, assuming fast food giveaway. And we miss Robin Williams. Yep. That was a great movie. Live. Ah. Resistance is futile. Cool. I didn't know I had. Well, I forgot I had this. I'm glad I have this. Very cool. Oh, yes, we got to be careful with these. Open these up. I have to go through this. He did not assimilate this piece of plastic tubing correctly anymore. So something. Maybe that goes in the back here. Probably goes in the back. I guess that goes in the back. Yeah, this is a really good figure. Yep. All these tubes. Let's put this evil Borg. Well, they're not really evil. They just do what they do, right? They're drones. Yep. No free will. No free will. Let's put. Not much room left on the desk. That's all the plastic from that bag. But disintegrated after 30 years of holding these figures. Yep. Cable. It's a really nice. I got a nice line of these original first set of Marvels. Dust him off. He's time traveling dust in there. Yep. This could get dangerous. I'm going to move this Enterprise D out of the way. Let's put Cable here. Let's keep that gun. Let's put it next to Bobby there. All right. Okay. Maybe like 10 more figures left, it's looking like. Still no turtles. Maybe they're in this corner. Something small in here. Another PVC maybe. Sebastian! Under the sea. Under the sea. What a great crab. That's a crab I won't eat. It's too nice. All right, let's see. Purple Archangel. Let's say Apocalypse for a second. Of course, this is the version where he's lost his wings and Mr. Sinister has converted him or transformed him into Archangel. And we had him. He was hanging too. Yep, yep. Actually, maybe I can. There we go. Let's hang him up there. Let's get this. Tilt that a little bit over. There we go. So now he's hanging. How's it hanging? So quite the lineup here. Again, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, everyone. This is Superman. Yeah, DC Super. Of course, I had to buy Superman. I had to buy those other ones. Oh, this cape is a little. Needs to be ironed. And the blue. It's kind of showing its age a little bit. Hey, Superman's getting very, very old. Yep. Let's see, hopefully he'll stand up. He's standing up. Thank you, Superman. So what's in the grab bag here? Yeah. Bob the Goon. It's Goon time. Bob the Goon. I think they just called him Henchman, right? If memory serves. Did they not call him Bob the Goon? His knife is a little bent there, but that happens to the best of us. I'll have to heat that up. But Bob the freaking Goon. Nice. Forgot I had Bob. Yep. Very glad to meet you, Bob. Let's test him a little bit. So it's got some spring gun action, I guess. Yep, yep. I'm gonna have to put some ISO alcohol in some of these too, watching out for the labels, but don't. On cap. We can get Captain America to stand up. Bob the Goon is pretty stable, actually. Yep. All right, only a little bit left on the desk. And Oliver says, yeah. The 1984 Kenner Superpowers Collection Superman figure. Yeah. Glad to have that one. Yep. I know I had the Flash. I remember the Flash had like a wind up in the back. And is this a Robin Superpowers? Yep. Robin Superpowers. Right next to Bob the Goon. I should remember to show close-ups here. Really great classic figure line. So I guess would you say this is the same scale as Star Wars? I guess, right? 3 3/4 line. The nice thing, of course, is then they fit in the vehicles. Oh, and I do have the Superman vehicle Superpowers that McFarlane came out with. So I'll have to put that Superman in there. Do a video with that. No, but definitely fun to have. Yep. All right. So far, so good, but still no turtles. And where the heck am I going to put all these figures? I need another whole big shelf. Yep. Oh, cool. Mr. Freeze. Superpowers, Mr. Freeze. Yep. What happens here? I'm going to pull on that. I don't know if that does something, if that's just a decoration. You know, a lot of times these had an action, you know, you do something and I'll have to look that one up. He is not very stable. He's been packed away too long. Okay, still finding more figures in this box. I think this section of the box is all. Oh, I was gonna say superpower. Oh, I remember this Doc Ock. Yeah, this is a cool freaking Doc Ock. Yeah, so it's got 2 suction cups there, and he's got 2 grabby arms there. Yeah. And he's got some fun tack left in there. I can steal. Yep. Actually, let's put him. Get a hanging. Let's hang him. Let's put Archangel back there. Doc Ock. Close enough. That's pretty good. Good enough for government work. Okay. I remember that. Yeah, that figure is a damn cool figure. Yeah, so I did have a lot of these hanging in my little display there. Daredevil, yes. Dust them off. I don't know where his Billy Club is, but all right. Man Without Fear. Definitely gonna run out of my desk. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. And no Ninja Turtles. No Ninja Turtles, damn it. Why no turtles? I like turtles. Hoping they were in here. This is a Star Trek figure. I can tell from the base. It's got to be a Klingon. Very cool. Very cool. So, is that Galron? What do you guys think? Looks like Galron to me. His weapon has become curved over time. As it said, sometimes I'll have the name there, but I'm guessing that's Galron. And the good thing is he'll fit. I'll stand up nicely. Let's put Galron in the back here. Don't knock anyone else over. You can do it. Oh, I gotta get this up a little bit. Put that behind the other. All right, good enough. Not posed exactly well, but that's like. Is this Iron Man? Is this an Iron Man? Is this Colossus? It is a Colossus. I knew it. Well, I didn't know it until. Yeah. So here we go. This. I shall pump you up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Mr. Colossus. Is this gonna stand up? Holy crap, Batman. It stands up with the weights and everything. All right, looks like 4 or 5 figures left. Iron Man PVC from the PVC line. He looks a little scary. Is that dirt on there? It's just bad eye paint. Yeah, might have to touch that up. Yep. Let's get some fun tech on him. See if he wants to stand up. Yep. Yeah, so quite a few of the PVCs. Let's see if we can we'll put them in the back or the next to Toxie there. There's a spot next to Darkseid. Yes, I have a feeling he's not uber stable. All right, I think this is a Spider-Man web accessory. Yep, I think that goes with the Spider-Man with the web suction cups. I believe we're Spidey. This Spidey back here. Yep. Ooh, don't knock Poppy going over. All right, so yeah, that goes with Spidey. I believe, yeah, if we look up lift that up, yep. Okay. This is a model I was working on 30 plus years ago. Did I ever finish this model? Or did it break? So this would have been a Honda CB750? Yeah. I'm assuming 750? Let's see. Yeah, the Interceptor. Probably the Interceptor. Hey, not a bad job for younger me, I think. Not too bad, not too bad. I guess, did I finish that? I can't remember if I finished that model. I always wanted to own this motorcycle, the Interceptor. Yep. Someday maybe I'll buy one. Yep. Classic 80s bike. Yep. Beautiful bike. Yep. And we got Yosemite Sam. He's got to fix that paint on the nose. Yep. Does he stand up? Oh, he stands up. Thank you for standing up, Yosemite. And if I find the front part of that motorcycle in here, this looks like a Spider-Man. He's hiding in here. Spider-Man PVC. Yep. I did buy quite a few of these PVCs. Yeah, I remember this one. Yep. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Let's see if I can get this up a little bit straighter. Yep. Man, this is again. Thank you for sticking with me late into the evening. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I am. Of course, I go. Where did I have all these wonderful toys? Yep. And of course, here's the best. What they do. Yep. So the first Wolverine action figure. Now this has been modified by me, and I'll show you where. Probably ruined the value, but screw that. It's all about the collecting. I went in with a knife and separated the claws, because the claws, if you remember, or if you look this figure up, were all molded together. So that actually this set came out looking pretty good. Not to check that tip there, but I did separated the claws, and maybe I don't know if I heated them up, but the mask is not the best here. The way the mask fits on Logan. Let's see. Yeah, with these great sculpts now, he's kind of looking ugly there. But hey, better not insult him. He's gonna slice me and dice me. So the mask, it does fit on, but not great. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Yeah. But I did. I remember cutting that up. I think he stands pretty well too. So. And of course, the claws would you could withdraw. Whoop, withdraw the claw. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it did work. Yep, there we go. Sorry if I'm not in front of it. And it's spring loaded too, so the claws would snap out. Yep. So if you pull the claws in and go to the side here. So now watch. I got claws. I can use them. Okay, Wolverine, do not knock anyone else over. You runt. There you go. Let's putting them down like that. Yeah, that's my goal here, is to get all these figures standing. Cap has been a source of problems tonight. And it doesn't take much, trust me, to get. It's like the game of operation where you get one goes and then you're screwed. Okay, we can do it. Oh, so close. Everyone's like, just open up the next figure. Don't worry if they all fall over, but my action figure OCD kicking in. Oh, don't smash. Okay, Wolverine standing up. Okay, there's a couple more to go. 1990s is Oliver. Toy Biz Daredevil Marvel Superheroes had an exploding grapple. Oh, that's right. Yeah, with an extensive Billy Club. Billy Club might be in the basement in the action figure box. Or I got to really check to see what happened. Oh, I don't know if we can see this figure. He's going to be too fast. This is the one I definitely remember having, this one. This is the wind-up Flash. I forget John was a ship to his arms go. Let's try that again. Let's get that. Still works after all these years, yeah. What a silly thing, but what an awesome thing, right? Silly and awesome, yeah. Same time. Why not? Let's see if we can get the Flash next to his buddy, Green Lantern. Well, first of all, get them balanced here. Yes. Take a major victory. Let's see what's this. All right, Dr. Doom. Of course, I have a Doom hanging up on my wall there. But yeah, this is a really good Doom. How many Dooms? Did I have 2 Dooms out? There's another Doom. Where was my other? Oh, there was a PVC Doom, yep. So, of course, once I leave him standing up, I'm sure his cape will revert. But yeah, we always love these cloth capes that they gave the figures. It's a nice touch, yep. So some crappy plastic, right, Dr. Doom? Okay. I think there's 2 more, maybe 3 more. And this is another dude from the Goofy. I can't remember these characters' names, but from the Goofy movie. Forgetting his name. All right, this could be the last figure. Let me check the box more thoroughly. Oh, we got Mr. Darth Vader. Cool PVC Darth. Nice and shiny. No lightsaber there? I guess no. He's just got his arms crossed there. Brooding. Let's put him next to Dr. Doom, who kind of he's based on. Right? Let's that stand up. Yep. Oh, he stands up. All right. Is that it? Oh, nope. Let's do one or 2 more. Oh, two more in here. There's Thor. There we go. There's Steve Mitchum. God of Thunder, the Mighty Thor, PVC. Pretty nice. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a PVC, but let's see his Thor. Does Thor stand up? Oh, he stands up. Thank you, Thor, for standing up. If I'd realized how much stuff was in this box, I would have cleared out more of the desk, but I think we're just going to make it. And I'm going to find my turtles to see where they went. That's another Wolverine figure, it looks like. Yeah, so they had 2 different versions of Wolverine, one with the removable mask and one with not. The other one had the retractable claws, which are cooler. I'm not sure which was the first one in the line, or if they. I think this was the first one. And this guy could hold sword. Yep, he had a sword that would go in there. Yep. Hey, the PVSF. Yep, definite treasure chest tonight. Yep, hit the jackpot. Yep, as Mary Jane would say. Yep, definitely hit that jackpot. Let's see if Wolverine will go back here. Yeah. Oh, he's standing up. Let's see. Oh, one more. Thank you for joining us. Yep. Could be the last figure in this box. And it's Mr. Picard himself. Earl Grey hot. I could use some tea right now, actually. Finish up that Galoob line here. So let's see. Let's get this Picard gonna stand yet? Oh, he's gonna stand up for me. Let's put him next to number 1. So I do have from the Galoob line. I've got Riker, Data, Tasha, Geordi, and the captain. And I've got, let's get Worf over. Ooh, this could be dangerous. Let's get Worf. Let's just move Worf over. Let's put Worf over here. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, oh, there goes the mic. Sorry, guys. Would help not to knock the microphone off of yourself. Yep. Let's see where the magnet go here. That's held on by a magnet, which I knocked off. There we go. I found it. Okay. Hope you can hear it. Still hear me. Yep. All right. So I think let's check. Of course, well, one last thing. I keep talking to my dad tonight because a lot of the stuff they found in the attic. He loved the Pink Panther, so I did find this Pink Panther, but let's put Mr. Pink Panther over here. And this, I think, goes with... There's plastics everywhere. Paint. This, I think, goes with Apocalypse, but we'll have to look that up. So we had that accessory. Well, it does shoot. It might have been Apocalypse, yeah. Of course, the Google Lens, you can always check real quick, which is nice, yep. So I think, one little last piece in here. Or 2 little pieces in here, yep. So I'm going to have to sort through and make sure nothing got past me. Well, 3 little pieces left here. I think this is a shield of some kind, or let's see, what's this? Or accessory, I should say. Oh, it's a base, yep. That's the base for the Borg. I'm not going to attempt to get back there now. That was the Borg base, because he's standing up nicely. This is another base, maybe. Yep. There's base for Data. Dusty base there. I should have wrapped all those together. Stand those figures up. Oh, the Targ. The Targ. The Kingdom for the Targ, yep. Little Targ. I'll put them there now. There's Sebastian, yep. Yeah, so I don't know where the rest of that Honda motorcycle is. I was hoping that was in here. Maybe I started building it. And obviously, did start to build it, but don't know where the rest of it is. So I'll have to find it. Maybe it's in a box somewhere. But, all right. Let's do a pan and scan of the assembled here. Let's zoom out. Of course, we've got Archangel and Doc Ock hanging up there. I tried to kind of put them together in groups, but let's do some scanning here. And those are pieces of plastic again. from the plastic bag that fell apart. And of course, some of these are figures that in the back there, Spidey, that's always on my desk. But why is he not dancing? Spidey should be dancing. Yep. There we go. Amazing. I'm very happy to find that. There's the Star Trek crew. Bob the Goon, that was a nice find. And of course, my Superpowers collection. Bunch of Hulks, Dick Tracy, PVC line. And Sashi looks like it's for extending body Toy Biz Apocalypse. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm not going to attempt to connect them now, but later I will. Yeah. But wow, that was a nice find in the attic. It's always great to find toys in the attic. So really glad I found these. A couple of things I'm still missing as I keep harping on my Ninja Turtles, but maybe they're one of my collection boxes. I did find all the accessories for the Turtles, but still haven't found the turtle figures. I was hoping they're in here because I bought those around that time. I think that's when those came out in the early 90s. So they should be hiding somewhere. Let's get a good look at the Superpowers. Yeah, there's Spidey's dancing finally. Yep. So many superpowers I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7. I wish. Do I have? Where's Batman? Did I have? I got Superman. I thought I had the Superpowers Batman back there. Yep. So I gotta finish that Superpowers line, I guess. So, but I thought I had. I guess I didn't have Batman. I guess I don't have Batman. Thought I did for some reason. I thought I would have had Batman, but I got Superman at least, right? Yep. I'll have to go back and find that original Batman figure on eBay, I guess. Yep. Hoping I had him. All right, everyone. Let's get back to my desk here. Want to thank everyone for hanging out for this impromptu 2.5-hour stream that I didn't think was going to take that long to do, but way more figures than I thought. But yeah, this has been a cool impromptu stream. Thank you to our TNZ for the super chat. Thank you for all the channel members who support what I do here, hanging out and having fun with you guys. And let's see our top chat tonight. Let's see, top fans on the vertical. We had Slap Doctor, Marks 47, Psycho Orange, Oliver, Caleb, and RTNZ. And on the horizontal side, we've got our the PVS, Darren M, Brandon, the Anime Guy, Courtney, Max Redstone, Claude Saline, Tiger Stripes, Oliver, Brian Hepburn, Latino Slant, Your Muslim Uncle, Admiral Teague, Chris the Trek. Was it the Trek fan? Let's see, what was it? And Sashi in the stream element spot. All right, everyone, let me take this. Well, let's just leave this up. See my ugly mug / avatar. But it's great hanging with you all tonight, and hope you all enjoyed this. And we'll catch you on Sunday Night Geekery, and maybe I'll just have to do a breakdown of some of these figures. And Dr. Doom bids you all farewell. Thank you, the PVS. Yep. That's like when I finish sets for MLP. Yep. Till next time, Mark. Good night to all. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Have a healthy, safe day tomorrow, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Yeah, let's play a few clips on the way out too. Here we go.
I like you a lot.
There's only one thing I want to say to you, Commodore.
You're a dumbass.
No bloody A, B, C, or D.
And Callie in your place, would you?
Probably not. What about you?
What about me?
Why don't you go?
You are expendable.
And you're not.
No, I'm not. I am not expendable. I'm not stupid, and I'm not going.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.